chair and I was watching Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones because I just watched Kenobi hours ago and I'm in a Star Wars mood. And I did all my Saturday stuff because I send out my newsletters on Saturday. And so I was going to write, but it's 11 o'clock and we normally eat dinner with my husband at 11:30. And I'm too into watching the movie right now, so I think I'm going to wait and see if I can end up getting into writing later. And hopefully I'm not too tired. So this is my vlog for today. It's May 28th. So we'll see what happens. The next scene is going to be a really important scene because he finds out essentially a big reveal. And so I need to be at my best when I write it. So that's my vlog for today. Yeah, I'm really into Star Wars right now, as you can see. Hey guys, so today is May 29th at 9:08 p.m. I've been writing since 8 o'clock, so I've been writing for an hour. And yesterday was the 28th, May 28th. Yesterday was, now I'm sounding like Yoda. Okay, so yesterday was May 28th. So essentially, because Kenobi, the TV show, came out on the 27th, that was Friday. My family didn't get to watch it then because my husband was at work and we all wanted to watch it together. So we ended up doing it on Saturday, May 28th, which was yesterday. So we watched Kenobi, and after it was over, my head was very heavily handed in Kenobi and Star Wars and everything else, which is hard for me to write when my head's in something else. And then the other thing was that Saturdays are my busy days because that's the day I send out my newsletters, and I have 2 of them. So I have to write both of them and send them out and do all the promos and stuff, which takes a while. So by the time I got that done, I was watching Star Wars Episode 2, and I was having a lot of fun. And then me and my husband ate dinner and went ahead and watched Episode 3. And a compilation of it that mixes it with the ending of Clone Wars Season 7, or the final season. So by the time we got that done, it was basically bedtime, so I skipped writing last night, and I was just wanting to relax and just keep my head in Star Wars and have fun. So tonight I decided my goal was going to be twofold. One thing that I really was hoping to do is write 2 chapters tonight. I don't know if, I didn't know at the time if I was going to be inspired enough to write 2 or if I was going to have enough writing energy, because every time you write you have to have enough energy, because sometimes writing can exhaust you, and usually after 1 chapter I'm done and ready to relax, at least away from writing. So I didn't know if that was going to be possible. And then the second goal that I had was that one of the chapters was basically to try to lead up to, because right now I'm actually doing what I call the midpoint, the big climax, the thing that I've been trying to write toward, around 20K. And I was at 16,000 words. I'm at 18,897 right now. So I, again, was trying to get to the big climax. So before that, since I wanted to make up writing for yesterday, I was trying to draw it out as much as possible because I'm really drowsy tonight and I didn't feel like writing that something so emotional, and it's also very intense and action-packed, and so there's a lot in there. So I was trying to kind of add new stuff. Didn't know if that was going to happen, so I got to writing and I just kind of let the character run away from me. And once again, he was in a situation and I was trying to get him in a car downtown when there was an accident and a little bit of an action scene, and some other stuff happened that basically carried the situation for the next, basically that chapter and the next chapter. So I wrote chapters 11 and 12 tonight. So I wrote 1,200 words in 11 and 1,200 words in chapter 12. So real quick, I'm going to see how much I wrote. I'm going to give you guys a quick look here. I zoomed out so you guys can't see spoilers or read anything, but essentially all this gray that's highlighted. So I wrote chapter 11 from here. This starts chapter 12, wrote it to here, so this is 13, and these are my notes for the next chapter, which is the midpoint climax is going to be there, because what happened in these chapters drew it out enough that the climax isn't going to happen till here, which is okay because that's at, I don't know if this is going to focus, but essentially I'm at 18,897 words. Again, I don't know if the camera is going to focus, but it's getting close enough to 20K that I feel like I can go ahead and do this midpoint here. So essentially I wrote all of this from 8 o'clock till now, which it's 9:12, which I had started the video earlier. So from 8 to about 9, that's what I wrote. And I feel really good. I feel really accomplished. I feel like I made up yesterday's incident of not writing. So I feel good that I made that up. And even though I skipped writing for a day, I ended up making it up tonight. And I didn't have to force myself. That's the thing, is it felt natural, and I felt, let me put you back here. It felt natural, and I felt very into the story, very excited for it, and I enjoyed writing. I had fun with it, so it wasn't like I forced myself to write 2 chapters or anything, or even just one. I really just wrote the circumstance and the scenes that came to me as it came, and I feel like it's adding more and more in depth to the story. So I'm excited, and hopefully I'll be awake, and I'm really kind of nervously anticipating this midpoint because I want it to be intense and dramatic and stuff. So we're getting there, and got to get it done tomorrow. So that's my vlog for today. Again, today is May 29th. So today is May 29th. That's my vlog for today, writing chapters 11 and 12. So thanks for sticking with me throughout this process as I vlog Blood of Beasts, and hope you enjoyed today's vlog. One final detail I forgot to mention when talking about my word count. Again, today is May 29th, Sunday at 9:15, because I forgot. But everything that I wrote today, the word count was 2,486 words. Okay, so today is May 30th. On Monday, it's Memorial Day. I just got through writing in Blood of Beasts, so this is my vlog for the day. I've started writing at 7:50-ish, and it's 8:29, so I've been writing for about 30 to 40 minutes. And I wrote 1,843 words. I was at 1,800 and something, and I got to 20,533 words. So I'm at 20,533 words. And I did actually do the climax situation that I was building up to around 20K. That happened this chapter, so I wrote it. It was really dramatic and intense. I feel better that I got to this point, but now I have no plan because the outline that I wrote the other day carried me to this point, and now I don't know where to go from here to begin phase 2 of the book, which is the second half that I've been working toward, because this was kind of like my main goal for a while, so now I gotta, reassess things and think about it from now on. But we've had a long day today, so we went to see my grandpa because it's Memorial Day, so we had dinner with him, and then we went to my in-laws and ate with them, and we saw my grandma's grave because it's Memorial Day, and we've just had a really long but wonderful day, so I'm really tired. And then I have a couple editing clients that I'm working for right now, and of course I'm writing Blood of Beasts on a deadline, and both of my editing clients are also on a deadline, and then I've got Life is for Everyone launching tomorrow. So I'm kind of feeling a lot of pressure and stress right now, and I'm really tired, so I'd rather just relax and chill out, but I got a lot of work to get done. I've got the editing clients to work for, and I've got to make my posts for tomorrow, and launching Life and the charity event and all that stuff. So I'm just hoping I can get it all done, but I'm super, super relieved that I got my writing done for the day, because I was really stressed about that, and I was really, stressed about making sure that this point was really dramatic and intense, and so I just finished doing that, so that's a huge relief off my shoulders. So that's today's vlog. I'm keeping it short because I'm tired and I got work to do. So yeah, we're at 20,533 words. So I'm going to post this chapter really quick, and then I got to get to work. So really quickly, I just wanted to update. I had just uploaded chapter 13 to BookNet for the competition site. It's still the 30th of May. So I'm at 67 in paranormal romance and 164 in fantasy. So I'm really happy with that. I have 6 likes now. Let me go back and pull up my story. So yeah, I've got 142 reads, 28 people added it to their library, and I've got 6 likes. So I am super happy with that. And being 67 in paranormal romance is really exciting. So I just wanted to give that quick update. So it's May 31st, Tuesday. I had Life is for Everyone, my abortion book, release today. So when I first woke up around in the afternoon, I started promoting it, posting it, you know, doing the whole launch thing, trying to promote the charity because all the proceeds are going to charity. I also, when I was done with that, I spent a couple of hours editing for my client to get ahead because the YA adventure book that I'm editing has to be done by June 10th. And it's like 60,000 words, so I'm trying my best to like not rush so that I can edit it properly, but to also get it done by the deadline. So I was really excited and relieved that I got my editing done for the day because that meant that, you know, tonight when I split off and have my me time, I could just spend it writing. So I started, let's see, it's like, hold on a minute. It's like 9:21 now. I think I started writing around 9 o'clock, and I've been writing, and the more I wrote, the more tired I got, and I'm just so tired and drowsy and not feeling the scene right now. Like, I have an outline of what's supposed to happen. It's another thread leading to another part of the mystery, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm really tired tonight. Like, my creativity is just kind of like zero. So on the one hand, I could take a break. On the other hand, I just wrote the other day to try to catch up for skipping Saturday when I watched Kenobi and got into Star Wars mood. So I don't want to have to like write extra on another night to catch up. I did write a little bit today, but I had a scene cut, so I did the scene cut, and I was supposed to be going into the new scene where him and my main guy and another detective are supposed to be going to a dealership to try to find the van that the bad guys used, because they figured the bad guys basically tried to ditch the van. So they're supposed to find it, and there's a bit of scenes there. But I'm just kind of like not feeling it. I don't know if it's just like the wrong scene. I don't know if I'm just exhausted and I've used up my creativity for the day. Because I've already did a lot with promoting Life, its release and launch and charity, and editing 3 different chapters in the book earlier. And so on the one hand, I should maybe just take a break. I don't want to force it, but on the other hand, I've already written, so it's like I could just like write a little bit more and get to my word count, you know. So real quick, I'm going to calculate and see what I wrote today. So I highlighted it, and according to what I've highlighted, I'm at 827 words. So it's literally just another couple hundred to get to my daily word count for today, which would be 1,200. So what I may do is see if I can push another paragraph or two, kind of zoning in on his emotions and thoughts, and kind of drag it out, like, you know, drag it out, stretch it out to get to my daily word count, just so I counted for today, and then save the mystery stuff for tomorrow. But maybe having my husband help me tonight to think of something to add to it. So here's to doing that. We'll see if this works. I did it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't express how relieved I feel that I didn't skip writing for today. It helped that when I was starting to get burnt out for the day, I was at 800 words, because then it was just like a few short hundred to add to it, to finally get to my word count for the day. Otherwise I wouldn't have made it. So it's now 9:36. I don't remember when I last said I was doing it, so I may go check that here in a minute, but it's 9:36 and I've written 1314, so 1,314 words today. And that's been very slow and kind of off, and just, you know, just wasn't feeling it. But the last part I actually was feeling, and I actually did get into this last part, so I really want to show you guys this, so let's get into that. Okay, so it's still May 31st. It's now, again, I mentioned that I had written at 9:36, and I checked my other vlog, and I said I started writing at 9:21, or not started writing, but the last vlog I did at 9:21, which means that I wrote for about 15 minutes, because after I got off my last vlog, I started writing to try to get from 800 to my word count, and so when I started writing that, These last few paragraphs took me about 10 to 15 minutes to write. So total, this is chapter 14 in Blood of Beasts. As I said, I wrote 1,314 words, which I'm excited that I hit my word count for the night because I was really tired and really not feeling it. So this whole first part is what I wrote. Okay, so that up to there is what I wrote, and then I did my vlog. So that's what I wrote, and then I did my vlog. So then this is what I wrote to get to my word count, I believe, which is 488 words. So this part was a flashback, and I actually really got into it when I was writing that part. It was a ship moment between the two of them shortly after they married, and he saw her picture on his phone, and it reminded him of it. Like the picture kind of like came to life, and it reminded him of it. So I really got into that part and got immersed into their ship moment. So I think part of my problem is that I miss ship moments between them, and they've been obviously separated because she's been murdered, and it's like the romance is just not happening, obviously. So I may just have to grin and bear it and find something else to like latch onto so that I can like find another aspect about this book that I like to keep me going. Which I'll talk to my husband about tonight and see what happens, and stuff. And I may just have to, just figure it out. It may just be because I'm tired tonight and I just wanted to take a break. So I may come at it stronger tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.